Welcome back, everybody, for another great Friday challenge submission here. This one be a good one, I bet. In the upper right-hand corner, playing as the Red Protoss, it is Hashbrowns. My favorite breakfast food is back here. And in the lower right-hand corner, it is EpicMayo, Mayo, and Hashbrowns. Nothing better. I actually don't even know what that tastes like, but I'm sure it's good. We will soon find out if it goes together, though, because Hashbrowns is the submitter, so I'm assuming he's got himself a good build coming our way. Take a look at the APM tab. Nothing like last game, but 6-6. What a decent APM, if you ask me. Production tab pulls up that we do have a pylon going in a fairly random location for Hashbrowns there, but Hashbrowns is going to head out and do a little bit of scouting to start this baby off. And he is scouting the right direction, I would have to imagine. At least it looks that way to start the map. So very good intuition, my good man. EpicMayo, in the meantime, is going to start his wall off here. There we go. Wall off. Does look like he was a little bit late on the mining, just based on the fact that he just got enough money for that supply depot here. But Hashbrowns will make his way down to the bottom of the map here, where the standard wall off, not a standard wall off, I do apologize. EpicMayo is placing a supply depot just randomly on top of the ramp. They're just kind of in the middle side location, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. EpicMayo, he's all willy-nilly, I guess, just putting everything wherever the hell he wants to. Does look like Hashbrowns is going to do a little bit of scouting around the middle line here, basically going circles, staying there as long as he can, get as much intelligence out of that base as he can as well. Does look like the assimilator is going down for him with a gateway, so we are getting the gas nice and early. Fairly decent maneuver by him here, and there's a second supply depot. I don't know if he's building the triple supply depot wall or if he's just going to leave a little bit of a hole there. I'm not entirely sure. You tell me, my good man. We will find out as the barracks does end up going down there as well. And a pylon going down, and apparently I like these two words as well today. There you go. Like I say, I'm very happy with all our new submitters. I do have a Masters game going up right now. I will get to all your submissions. Trust me on that one. It just takes me a little while, as I did get a big clump at once, and I have a lot of different ones in there. A lot of different unique users. Some of you sent multiple ones. Some of you sent single ones. So I will get through them all. Don't you worry. Probably 3 more of you guys going up tomorrow. And tomorrow I will tell you right now that I will put up the most epic game ever for the submitter of that game there. He did submit it. It is a very long game, so I've kind of been delaying on it, but that game will be going up tomorrow. I'm not too sure what the other 2 will be, but we will have to wait and see. It does look like Hashbrowns is going to put his expansion out here. This is actually one of my more favorite maps here. It's a decent map. It's got a lot of neat little entrances, very hard to fend off, I will say that. Lots of different locations to get into opponent's base, or natural or main, whatever you want to call it. Not natural or second or third, I mean. It does look like Hashbrowns is basically going to run 2 base here. I'd almost go with a third Nexus when you get enough money there. Why not? You've scouted your opponent. You kind of know what he's doing. You're still scouting him, in fact. Just based on what I've seen out of EpicMayo so far, I got a good feeling Hashbrowns can relax. Like I say, even his mining, I don't think he started it until about 20 seconds in or whatever it may be there. And there goes the Marine. Marine will finally chase out Hashbrowns here, so Hashbrowns does go down. Like I say, pretty funny wall as well there. But either way, EpicMayo, you're not doing that bad. You are getting the orbital command, so I will give you a little bit of props for that. And there's your SCV. Job well done. This Marine says, I commend you, SCV. You are the man of the hour. I appreciate you building that barracks, but get your arse back to that gas and get into the mining. Over here, we do have Hashbrowns sitting himself with the mothership core. If we pull up our units tab here, as we better start to keep him counting it, but Hashbrowns doesn't have anything for us to count. So we will sit on 1 mothership core so far, and there's the other gas going down. So second gas is going down for Hashbrowns. Down at the other end, we're still riding on 2 barracks, just spitting Marines out. And he is also getting a tech lab, so we'll start to get some combat shield, some stim pack, I would have to imagine. Possibly even some concussive shells there would be very, very smart. This is Marauders or a prime choice when you are playing against a Protoss type build. Our Protoss race, I guess. There we go. 1 stalker is on the map here. 1 sentry is coming out here. Warp gate technology, in the meantime, is going as well here. Is getting out his probes there. Is chrono boosting as well. He's using all his chrono boosts. Very well done. I will give you a very good pat on the back for that, my good man. And a 3rd barracks will go down as well here. Still working on 1 gas at the other end, though. But does have himself out 5 Marines, so not looking too bad. Sentry does come out, so he's got 1 and 1 so far. I'd like to see you try and build 3 mothership cores, although I think that's impossible. Did scan up here for some reason. Maybe thought his opponent had... I realized the reason, but it's very odd. You see wasted energy going towards the scan in the upper corner of the map on the opposite corner. But at the same time, he hasn't scanned his opponent yet, has he? For that, I do apologize, EpicMayo. So you did have a reason for scanning up there randomly. You still don't know where your opponent is. A little bit of a tip. Yes. Move your Marines out. Let them scout. Send one to the bottom left. Send one to the upper right. And I almost promise you, you've eliminated all odds of where he could be. Here we do have ourselves. Wowzer. Do have ourselves 3 more gateways out. Going to go on the 4-gate 2 forge. I always like to see the upgrades. Something that's missed a lot of time in the lower level leagues. Even in the previous game I cast, if you watched it already, opponent had no upgrades and they were gold. Very, very surprising game that was over 30 minutes and no upgrades for the one team. But Sun Thieves, you pulled her out, my good man. And there we go. Our still spitting out Marines here is also getting himself some stim pack, and we'll finally get a factory down. So we're going to 3 racks into a factory. I can say that's still a very funny wall, but either way, who am I to judge, right? And apparently this is the Supply Depot building party over here. They're probably having a barbecue and beers. Like, man, we did a job well done. Let's all hang out over here. I know I do that sometimes. Construction projects up at my house there. I get the boys over there and I treat them all to a barbecue and beers if they help me out. Apparently that's what's going on here when you play for EpicMayo. You get yourself barbecue and beer party for building supply depots here. Factory is slowly going to finish up there. A lot of Marines at the top of the ramp there. Not too sure if he plans on building anything other than Marines. These 5 Marines. Apparently, if you're the first 5 Marines out, you get yourself a pass. You just stand around the barracks there, keep an eye on everything. Meanwhile, everybody else stands at the front line as infantry to be killed first. There we go. I have been paying attention. Don't you worry, Hashbrowns. We are checking off your sentries. We are checking off your zealots. 2 down. Good for you, my good man. He will sit here and kill those nice little rocks on the ground there. Apparently, he doesn't like them at all. But either way, I've asked many times what they do. Apparently, they're just getting in the way if you're trying to do attacks there. Sometimes people accidentally click them. That's what I've been told. If I'm wrong, leave it in the comments there because I'm very curious there. But that's what I've been told, is they're more of a nuisance on the map. They're kind of getting in the way if you're microing around there. But either way, down at the other end here, if we take a look at what he is deciding to do, it is going to his starport. So it looks like a Marine Rodder build. Did plant the tech lab onto the factory, so it leads me to believe we are going to see some siege tanks out here. I would have to imagine, or he might not build anything out there. Who really knows, because he doesn't have anything coming out as of yet. And those SCVs finally got caught, done the barbecue, done the beers, back to work half drunk, but that's quite fine. At least they're going to work. And there's the hallucinated Phoenix on the field here. Very good job. Very one of the more overlooked units in the game. Unutilized units was another word I was going to use. They're very good. Give you a lot of map vision, easy to use, and you got the speed. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I want to say. Use more hallucinations. There you go. Use more hallucinations. Very, very handy units. Can get you a lot of intel. That's exactly what he's getting right now. Knows his opponent has a crap ton of Marines here. So he will elect to probably, I don't know, maybe stick to more heavy of a Colossi type build when he gets into Colossi. Stalkers are done as well here, so we can check them off there. There you go. Working your way through those gateway units like a madman. Looking at the structure tab, we do have the Twilight Council down, and then the 4 gates. So nothing else other than that. Still don't have any robo facilities down or anything like that. So still has a long ways to go, Hashbrowns, my good man. I hope eggs are doing good, bacon's doing good. Yeah, I hope all of that good breakfast food. How's orange juice doing? I'm kind of wondering that as well there. But I do know how EpicMayo is doing. He's not doing that bad. He's got a boatload of Marines out there. Believe it or not, that mass amount of Arnie is much less food than what Hashbrowns has in the field here. There's 2 siege tanks finally on the field here. They're both hanging over here. Why rally the factory? That's an EpicMayo move. Yeah, I don't even know what I came up with there, but either way, it was a very bad pun. EpicMayo has supply blocked himself. So, you know what he does when he supply blocks himself? Oh, he did build more supply depots. He wrecked my train of thought. I was going to say he just sends out units to sacrifice. Why not stick at 59 food? But he did boost that up to 75 total that he's got supply cap for. And he is going to continue across the map here. He does have his stim pack research. Does not have combat shield. These boys are too tough for combat shield, if you ask me. Still don't see any other units, so I haven't missed any unit count for Hashbrowns here, as he still is sticking on the gateway units here. But this could be a little bit of trouble, especially with a good little stim. But with the lack of medevacs there, not too sure how they'll do it. It really depends on how these siege tanks engage with their siege mode here, or if they even siege mode at all, because I won't be surprised if they don't. But either way, we're going to move in here and test our little stouts here. Yeah, you're right there. A little bit late on it, but either way, you did get sieged up, so I will give you that there. That was a lot of sentries. Not bad force fields. Half-decent force fields here. Is really pushing them hard here. Zealots are getting right in there. Does have Zealot legs, as you can see them zooming around there, and they will finish this army off quite easily here. And like any lower-level league, he doesn't have any reinforcing units, so he will go back, rinse, and repeat. I love it. I love these gold and silver. Probably Probably up there amongst my favorite to watch. I like all games in all honesty, but gold and silver games crack me up sometimes. And there we go, 2 medevacs. Don't bother rallying them. We will manually move them because we are epic. There we go, manually moves them over top of his army here. In the meantime, you can see all these scouting probes for Hashbrowns here, so getting very good map control. He's got the vision out there, knows what's going on, is getting his third out. After he melted that army, probably felt pretty confident there that he can get that third out without any sort of pressure. And there we go, high tempers have been built as well. We can notch them off the list here. Give me a second while I read them through my list here. High temp is what I wrote. There you go, got lazy. High temp. And I will tell you right now, I am drinking Monster Energy drink, sponsor of this show here. No, I just kid. Anyways, we do have 3 darkies on the map there as well, so very well done there. So darkies have been built as well, so he has completed the gateway units. Now it's time to move on to the robo facility / Stargate. And look at the hidden expansion way over on the left-hand corner of the map here. And it does look like we are finally going to expand over here. We are electing to pretty much take our 3rd location as our natural. Not too sure why, but either way, you can really expand wherever you want, EpicMayo. You don't have to listen to me by no means. So he is going to expand over here into his 3rd here. Meanwhile, Hashbrown is going to sit way over here in his hidden 4th. And he has his 3 bases basically covered off here, and they are just finishing up on the 3rd, actually. And other than that, I would have to imagine that the robo facilities have been laid down here. Stargate, Stargate. So we are going Stargate first and Stargate. So 3 Stargates. So he's really making it very easy. Just 1 out of each. And there's the scan. I think Hashbrowns thought he was going to be attacked. I don't know if he was trying to jump in there for a picture. Jeez, here I am. But I think he thought maybe there was a drop coming. But either way, he's got cannons on the outside, so it looks like he is prepared for any sort of drop to at least delay it or at least push him or at least give him some warning at the very, very least here. At the other end, you don't have to be overly worried. Hashbrowns, I will tell you, he's sitting at 59 food at the 16-minute mark. Is slowly building Marines out of these whopping 3 barracks. Medevac's still standing here. These 2 tanks are still standing here. And we have trapped ourselves at SCV. I'm not too sure if he knows the lower supply depot move yet. So that SCV might be shit out of luck if you ask me. So he's probably going to sit there and just die. And now we're moving everybody out manually. Like I say, we don't use rally points because we're way too epic for that. So we are going to move ourselves to the Naga Tower, it looks like, in the middle of the map here. Or at least they're heading in that direction. But either way, like I say, and I do apologize there if EpicMayo does watch this. I'm not trying to make fun of you. You know, I just make light of situations. Everybody learns at their own pace, so by no means do we expect someone in the lower leagues to be some sort of pro or at least use a rally point, you know. Don't want to use that kind of. It is pretty advanced maneuver, so I do apologize if I make it come off of this, if it's normal to use rally points. That engineering bay did go down, so that is very decent. He has the engineering bay down there. Still looking at our unit count there. I did see the darkies, so I have checked them off already. And here we go. What are we going with next? Voids are coming out next here, so 1, 2, 3 on the voids. Still no robo facility, so he's apparently going in order. He gets them all built, and then he does it here. Archon, 1 Archon on the map here. And we will get 2 and 3 coming out pretty darn quick, I would have to imagine. He does have the high tempers for it, that's for darn sure. And, of course, this probe is still scudding around. Man, you must have the most tired probe in the world, Hashbrowns. That guy's been walking since I've seen him leave that base. He hasn't stopped yet. All these Marines, everybody's moving to the Naga Tower. Don't know if that's the best of maneuvers, considering your opponent is sitting up from you. I only say that because then he can kind of sneak around, I do believe. If he comes down the ramp, he's got enough room to get over here with you not being able to see him. But either way, looks like he's going to push here. Of course, with this 3rd up here, there's a lot of cannons going down here. So he's going to try and get in the base here of Hashbrowns. Hashbrown is almost capped out here. Like I said, we are checking off 2 Archons, so he does need 1 more. We'll keep an eye on that in case we lose some units here. Voids have completed, so I have got that checked off there. And he is sieging up, but with all those darkies there, he does need to get a scan down. Darkies are going to go to work. There's the 3rd Archon, so we'll get down. Very nice storm. Wow, did he clean that up nicely. 167 to 42. All right, so let me check those off there. Voids are done. What else did I say was in there? Archons are done as well here. So we will get all that checked off. There's the Archons. All right, so let's get to work on the other air units. I would have to imagine here we are going to start seeing some Tempests, some Carriers. Some Phoenixes still need to come out. Still lots of work to do here. But you're going to work on the robo facility, I do see. So you're doing not a bad job so far. This base is finally going to get some miners on. Actually fully saturating it. Very decent job. Opponent in the meantime has 9 guys mining on his 3rd, I guess. We'll call it his natural for all intensive purposes here. And he is rallying back to that Naga Tower in the middle there. Apparently feels that is the best place to rally. He has all 3 of those rally here. Everything's got a rally point. See that? with every second we learn more. EpicMayo, my good man, you are advancing up the ladder. So he will get everybody finally rallying to the middle point in the map here, and we'll start to get that food count moving up there. Of course, at this point in time, we probably realize that Hashbrowns has this game in the bag, but either way, it should be interesting to see how he finishes it out here. Might get a little bit funny, who knows. So we'll sit back and relax here as Hashbrowns has 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases now on the map. There is, he has 2 more going down here. Very decent. Take a look at the APM tab. You can see it is 44,217. So you can see that EpicMayo has not exerted himself by no means. He is definitely well rested, relaxed, hasn't really been moving the mouse too fast. So that's decent to see. You know, he's going to be very rejuvenated after this game. We'll be feeling pretty relaxed, I would have to imagine. Phoenix count does get out. Oracle count does get out. I will get both those on the map here. Phoenix and the Oracle. And still no robo facility, obviously, so no robo units. Now he just needs the top 2 units for his Stargate, so we'll need to get a fleet beacon down, which is just finishing up as of now. So he will get the fleet beacon going here, and we'll start going to work. He's going to have to start sacrificing units, obviously, as it will fulfill his food count there. So I'd have to imagine we'll see some sacrifice units coming out pretty quick here. And he is getting the upgrades very well. There's some shield upgrades going. It has nothing for the air units, but if we look at the ground units, he is maxed out. 3-3, just needs the shields. And there we go. We are starting to get some units out of the robo facilities now. So robo facility will go to work there. I do believe, I thought I seen something come out of there. Maybe it's just finishing building. But either way here, I would have to imagine we are going to see some observers out first. Would probably be the prime choice. Or we might not see anything there. We might see him go right to the Tempest. So he has 1, 2, 3 Tempests, and he has queued up 3 carriers. So that will take care of all the air units here. He just needs the robo units now. So once he gets those out, he will be success on the completion of this mission here. It does have enough money and gas, so not too sure why he's not building other robo facilities. But either way, to each their own. Probably because he doesn't have a whole lot of food, but he does have enough to start building, and his opponent's going to move in again here. 4 tanks this time, so let's see how this goes for you. 4 tanks. We'll obviously need to get scanned off. Tanks are in the front line. Not a good move, my good man. Don't put the tanks. No. Did he at least stim? No. Oh, that sucks. I feel so bad, and I really do. But either way, we do have the completion of our Tempest now, so we can check the Tempest off there. Like I say, still no gate or robo facility units, but we are going to start with the Colossi, it does look like here. Of course, Hashbrowns now will have to start the sacrificial meeting here. So who's going to get sacrificed on Hashbrowns' team here? I'm not too sure which unit you would not want to be right now. I'm going to have to assume it is a probe, and yes, it is. You do not want to be a probe in Hashbrowns' army now because you must go and meet your maker. Here we go. All these probes are making a train down the map. At least this will make his opponent excited. I promise you that much. Opponent's probably going to see all these probes coming in, and he's going to get a great big grin on his face thinking, you know what? I'm getting better knocking down this many probes. He's even going to plant a proxy on the way. Why not? Or maybe he has someone else going to build it here. So here he goes. He's going to head out to his opponent's base of EpicMayo. EpicMayo's got that big grin on his face. He's thinking, I know what's coming. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. But there's nobody there to kill him. No! He's trying to send him in the middle line. Oh, don't do that because I don't know if he's got enough gall to turn and beat on you. Oh, he's trying so hard. Oh, he did find a Thor. That Thor will definitely go to work on him, but they're actually going to end up killing that Thor. You know it's not a good game when you can beat your opponent with peasants. But am I missing something? 3 carriers. Sorry, I missed the 3 carriers. 3 carriers are on the map here. So just need the Colossi, the Immortals. And I'm trying to keep count, my good man. I don't see anything unless I'm missing them somewhere up there. No, 1 Colossi I do see there. Okay, so just the 1 Colossi. Hellbat's going to work there. Wowzer, these peasants could honestly win him the game if they really wanted to. Oh, no. You are not telling me he's going to take out this command center with his peasants. That is not good. But a Thor and Hellbats, of course, you got to rally right when you build your building. You always rally it, my good man. So they're going to work there, trying to give Hashbrowns as much food count as he can get here. Still only has 1 Colossi on the field there. That's not good. He needs to get 2 more Colossi. He needs to get out an Immortal. Why are you sending your team? Your peasants are beating his ass. Don't send the team down there. No! Unless I'm missing Colossi. I don't think I am, though. If I was, then I do apologize. Like I say, I will rewatch it if I do think you did miss any units. But I don't see any other Colossi there than the one that is built there. Second one is coming out there. And 1 Immortal coming out as well. So still needs 2 Colossi, 3 Immortals. Finally flies his base off, but we'll let it burn in the sky. I don't know if that's any better than just letting it die to the peasants. But either way, Hashbrowns going to sit down here. He's finally losing some peasants. Going to at least gain him some food there. They're moving up into the fire. Their opponent must be thinking he's dicking with them now. With all those peasants there. And he is actually going to watch this burn. We can watch it burn too, actually. Let me have a energy drink while we watch this burn down. EpicMayo. This is one epic way to lose your command center. And we will slowly watch. I think he's back up to 62 food, so he's not doing that bad. And boom! That is an explosion you don't want to miss. Now Hashbrowns is going to have to sit back for a bit here. He does have 3 colossi. We can tick off your colossi. That leaves you with observers, which you have. And you just need immortals, and you have got this game wrapped with 3s across the board at one time, which is very impressive here. So we are going to sit back and watch this here. Might have to sacrifice a few more units, but just needs 2 more immortals out here. And I do believe he has the food count for it, as they should be building here. There's the 1 immortal. Oh, warp prisms too. Sorry, I did miss a unit. Like I say, I'm going to recount anyways if I think there is anything missing. So there we go. We are actually going to get 3 warp prisms out here as well. That will definitely get the count finished up here. And he is getting the observatory out again here. They actually called him the orbital. Sorry, the observatory. The orbital command is coming out here. Here comes some more sacrificial units there. Of course, now he's finally got some units up there to take him out. And they do take that out. Definitely helping Hashbrowns out here. Hashbrowns has the immortal count out as well. So just needs the warp prisms. And we have success. Has 1 warp prism out. Has enough to get the other 2 out. So we will see that happen very, very quickly here. There he is. Chrono boosting it out. There's 1, just 1 more left. Once this comes out, I'm pretty sure he'll go down there. Whoop, his opponent starts. His opponent isn't really doing anything. His supply cap 1 more time. He's probably very shocked he got to 86 food, so he probably didn't build anything else, thinking, you know what? If I ever get to 86, that'll be darn right amazing. No need for more supply depots. Has some medevacs here. They can definitely do some healing on those Hellbats. And I do believe it is time. If you look across here, you will see one pretty picture. 4, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4. That is a success if you ask me. And here we go. We are even sending in some more observers here to be sacrificed here. If we take a look at his upgrade count, we are 3, 2, and 3. And 1 and 2 for the air there as well. 1, 1, and 2, sorry. 2 being the shields. And there we go, another proxy pot. I'm not entirely sure why he's building proxy. Your peasants almost won you the game. I don't know why you are under the misunderstanding that you might actually lose this game, but he is actually loading up his warp prisms at the same time here. So he is probably going to move in here and finish his opponent off. We can probably even go to 2 times because I don't care to... Oh, barely we're going to do it in a special fashion. Oh, no! The opponent's moving out. This isn't good. He's moving in with the Hellbats there. Hellbats are going to end up all dying pretty quickly there. He's going to send in everything he has there. Of course, he does see all that. Look at that massive amount of Thors there. But at the same time, he has dropped a lot of Colossi, a lot of Immortals in the main base. They're going to go to work here. Hashbrown's going to go to work. Does end up losing Mothership Core. Sends 1 Darky. Yeah, believe it or not, that 1 Darky could probably stand there forever and beat all the Thors down if he really wanted to. But either way, it does look like EpicMayo, my good man. I hope you take some learning experience out of this. We watch your replays. That's what they're for. And basically build from there. Gain a little bit more skill. Each game is what happens. But I do give you my condolences. My congrats to you, Hashbrowns. I will leave you with this. If it ain't your right arm, it ain't the hair on your back. Because the last time I shut the curtain, I mowed the lawn. Thanks so much for watching. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.